As we want to get to the Middle East, countries are losing their power. As I saw Greenland is what I saw with Iran. Even in China will happen the same way. And I'm starting from there, then I'll go to some of your favorite countries. And remember, I'm giving 2026 and beyond. When it comes to Europe, I saw, as it were, like a volcanic movement. And I'm not talking about a volcanic movement of economy here. I'm literally talking about volcano.
Is it volcano?
This is 2026 and beyond, a physical volcano. But what will happen then to the economy?
Sorry.
God told me that conservatism will rule the day. That they will try by all means to put the left inside Italy, but it will refuse to take it. Conservatism will increase. I want you to look at something. I saw pressure inside the Deutsche Bank, and a major French bank. So it was like an emergence language coming from a very, very big European central bank. All right? Deutsche Bank, French bank, emergence language in Europe coming from the European Central Bank. So you have to watch out for that. It will be like a weekend announcement, a market like they are closed, precautionary measures being taken. But the thing that God told me was Europe will still stand. No matter how evil, it will still stand. But the myth of European safety, hear this, the myth of European safety will fall. In other words, there is no one in their right mind who will actually think it is the ability to stand. But from the front, they'll put a facade to say Europe is still strong. Am I talking to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This actually lines up with what I told you about many who begin to leave these countries
Yes, sir.
to go outside. Many of you Africans that are in these European countries will begin to think to move out. When it comes to the United Kingdom, inside, of course, Europe, I saw the reprisal of that Scotland independence momentum returning, and returning heavily, to a point that will be a political problems that will begin to weigh over Britain itself, where Scotland says we now want our power.
To be independent.
That will then put also Ireland into like a governance strain, because everyone is trying to figure out how can they become independent. So what I see in United Kingdom, as much as I don't like to talk about it in this way, the economy is not really going to go down. It's going to be difficult, but it's not going to go down. To the point that it will lead some people to think the president who is there, the prime minister who is there, is doing a good job. Maybe to that extent, yes, you might be doing a good job in that sense, but it will simply be held on pillars that are very shaky. But still, conservatism will be trying to gain access, yet media suppression will continue in the United Kingdom, more than it is in Africa. Arrests will continue to happen on people who are posting on Instagram, posting on Twitter, posting on platforms. Arrests will continue because they will thwart the voice of people to a point where you have all these countries that are kind of fighting for their own independence, even if it's just a facade. But the union is threatened, but the economy will not fall.
Standing.
And after that, the phrase United Kingdom will feel conditional. It will just be a name. But then I saw over Europe, United Kingdom there, all the Germany is there. I saw a woman with a crown. That's where I end for that. Wow. I saw a woman being given a crown. You heard what I said. When it comes to Russia, this is something that he said, I will do a surprise. And it is just in a moment, like a twinkling like this, where from beneath, going to the top, and even near the top, I'll destabilize and power will change hands in Russia. See, this is one of the biggest things I've just said. You know, the pressure that is inside, where people have the money, people who control from behind are now saying, let's do it this way, let's do it this way, let's do it this way. The first you see will be the first you will see. But beneath, you will see changes happening until suddenly I do something that is beyond 2026. I do something that by morning, people will wake up and just hear something has happened.
Wow.
God. And remember, I'm giving 2026 and beyond. So it'll be silent and not chaotic.
Yes, sir.
That someone will even claim that they are the ones who caused it. But it won't be true. The ones who are causing it are behind the scenes. And the Lord told me it's already underground. It's already working. It's already happening. Now, so an announcement framed as health, restructuring, security. These three words: health, restructuring, and security. If you check these three words, you will find them in the newspaper. All right, you didn't get that.
Wow.
So it is like an internal elite realignment that will cause a shift. Middle, high, close to the top, and finally, as we go beyond, it will be the top. The purpose when they start talking that the government is restructured, it would have been happening already, it would have happened already. And the word restructure will be there instead of fired. Now, in India, I saw that the Lord said, reality will collide with growth. In the sense that there is also another power shift that will happen in India. It is like a huge infrastructure with regards to transport, energy, and water, and a crisis impacting a major city. A crisis impacting a major city. And I said a few days ago, I said, let's pray for India. Because there were things that were happening in India that I said, we need to pray against death. We need to pray against this disaster. And this I mentioned it a few days ago, that will correlate it, and then you can see it. But India's technology will continue to rise. That's what I heard. And the medical researches of India will be the envy of many, to a point where people will begin to talk of India more than they talk about China.
Wow.
All people are getting me.
Yes, sir.
They're getting it.
Are you still hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So, but there is something that I saw that the Lord said, there is a slowing down India will go into, like a slowdown. A slowdown that to avoid fracture of the whole nation. Because the speed they are going to take will begin to be so powerful that people will start trying to fix it and stop it. But it will slow down. So the growth you're going to see with India is already a slowed down growth. But God said, I gave them the ability to surpass countries. So you're going to see medications that you thought were not possible to be obtained. India giving us those medications. I'm not talking about medications you don't find. Medications that are starting from there, that they will actually say, we discovered this can cure this. India will be at the forefront. Then I saw something that, you remember that, when was that meeting that I saw a fight, not a fight per se, a move to put data, not here, but in space. Where they want to use Blue Origin machines, they want to use SpaceX, and they're trying to say data now is up there. Then, of course, we want to get to the Middle East.
Let's go, say.
Israel and Iran, I saw escalation rhetoric. Escalation. But in that escalation, I saw America at the top of it. And I saw even Iran itself, as it were, in a star-spangled banner being given to someone. As I saw Greenland is what I saw with Iran. So it it will be like it's given overnight, but they didn't get it.
Wow.
It's like it's lost overnight. The strength of the Islamic regime in Iran is falling. But it won't start the way people think it will start. People will do the same mistake that they are doing with Venezuela and say, oil. When it's not even oil. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
And when they begin to talk about oil, there is going to be oil price volatility, where it will disturb the markets, yet it is not the thing that they should be looking at. Countries are losing their power. And the UN will back as usual, but never bite. I saw a single military and covert incident that will spike oil prices overnight, then stop. It looks like it's a war, but it's never a war. Then it is stopped. Oil prices have already spiraled. And to bring them down will be something. So the world will breathe again, but the axis will have shifted. Things would have changed already in there. And there is a revival in Iran. Revival coming to Iran.
Wow.
Revival. It is time. It is time.
God is speaking.
Just extend your hand and hear the word of the Lord. The most destabilizing force will not be economic or military. It will be psychological. This AI will erode trust in what is real. Information will multiply. Meaning will shrink. Anxiety and identity confusion will surge globally. Institutions will speak. And people will stop listening. As for the United Nations, I told you, it will suffer drawbacks with threats to quit. It will suffer drawbacks. You know, with people will be like, I'm leaving. I'm just leaving this thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not part and parcel of this. I'm not going to do anything. Countries will choose to say, I'm leaving. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
We're not trying to say it's an evil thing. We're just giving you what God is saying. It's like there is a lot of people, when they hear UN being mentioned, we should just say for us, it's rubbish, it's this. I'm here to give you what God says about a thing. And that's the point of it. Okay? So most countries that are part of it will be tired of sponsoring. Wow. Most people don't know that these people, countries pay, they contribute money. It's just a club for grown-up countries. But of course, let me give you what is wrong, is it will not collapse. But it will not become what it claims to be. It will survive not because it is righteous, but because the world has nothing ready to replace it. So I'm saying it's going to be useless according to the Lord. The UN is entering a season of contradiction. It will gain more relevance during crisis and lose more trust during normal times. It will be called upon when things break, but ignored when things don't need repair. I don't know if you're getting this.
They're getting it. God is speaking.
This is what listen to me. This is what we're going to miss. The UN will slowly change form from a moral institution into a technical one. Not a conscience of the world, it has failed it, but a manager of chaos. It will coordinate, not lead, stabilize, not resolve, contain, not heal anything. But this is actually why the Lord said it will endure because of this. It will endure because of what it does. Not heal nothing. But I see a global, something like a multinational regional crisis, cross-border, overwhelm individual governments, and cannot be handled, like, it's like there is something that is coming that it will lead to try and control. But remember, it is not solving, it is just managing. And the Lord said it will survive because it doesn't solve anything.
That's managing.
If it was solving something, it would break.
So it's managing.
They didn't get that. So nations will tend to the UN, not because they trust it, but because they need it for logistics, for data, for neutrality, not because it's a conscience for the world. No. It will do nothing, absolutely nothing. This is what the Lord said, it will never become fully independent. It will never be morally unified. It will never act faster than powerful member states allow. It will never put justice above geopolitical interests. Anyone who will preach that the UN does that will be lying to you. The UN will become a crisis coordinator. It will be a humanitarian gatekeeper. Yes, we want to distribute food in Gaza. Says we're here.
We coordinate.
A place where power is negotiated quietly. A place where power is negotiated quietly. That's all they're going to do. No power whatsoever. It will not be trusted, but it will be used. That's what God said. It will not be trusted, but it will be used. And because it will be useless, it will survive. It's like there is a lot of people, when they hear UN being mentioned, we should just say for us, it's rubbish, it's this. I'm here to give you what God says about a thing. And that's the point of it.